Hi everyone! Hi grade 10 students! Me again, Ma'am Terebena, your guidance counselor. Kumusta po kayong lahat? Ngayon ay magsisimula na tayo ng ating discussion para sa ating Module 10, which is entitled Responding to Life's Challenges. Again, the title of your homeroom guidance for Quarter 3, Module 10 is Responding to Life's Challenges. So this will be again a very exciting discussion. So I hope you are now ready. So of course, I know that you will be needing the copy of this module. So I will be putting the link below for your PDF file for the copy of this module. And of course, I would like also to remind everyone to please do not forget to subscribe, of course, to our YouTube channel, Your Guidance Counselor, para maging updated tayo sa lahat ng homeroom guidance videos na i-upload ko. So regular po tayo nag-upload ng ating mga homeroom guidance video discussion. Minsan nga, advance pa ang ating pag-upload. So ayan, so let's begin. So, ano nga itong title na to? Responding to Life's Challenges. So, you will be taught how to respond to life's challenges, to different life's challenges. Okay, same with your previous module. So, we will proceed on page 3. Okay, you can see there the gabay sa magulang or tagapag-alaga again. We have to let our parents or guardians read this part of our module. So, kakailanganin natin syempre ng kanilang gabay at patnubay sa pagsagot ng module na ito. Now, ang module na ito ay isinulat upang gabayan ang inyong mag-aaral na linangin ang kanyang aspetong personal at sosyal, akademiko at panglipunan. Ayan. So, ito ay dinisenyo para sa distance learning o alternatibong pamamaraan ng pagkatuto na hindi nangangailangan ng pisikal na presensya sa paaralan bilang tugon sa direktiba ng pagkansela ng face-to-face class dulot ng pandemyang COVID-19. Sa module na ito ay may mga pagkakataon na kailangan ng inyong anak ng tulong at patnubay para maisakatuparan ng tungkulin na dapat niyang gampanan tulad na lang sa pagsasagawa ng tamang paghugas ng kamay at paggamit ng maskara. Ayan. So, tiyakin na sasagutin niya ang bawat bahagi ng module ng tapat hanggat maaari kapag siya ay sumasagot sa mga gawain at pagtataya. Siguraduhing maipapasa niya ang kanyang sagutang papel sa petsa at oras ng kanyang gurong na itinakda ng kanyang gurong tagapayo. Sa kabuuan, ang araling ito ay nakatutulong upang mas makilala pang maigi ang sarili at mapaunlad ito. Ayan, so yan po ang ating mensahe para sa inyong mga magulang o tagapag-alaga. Now, let's proceed on page 4. You can see there the introductory message for you, my dear learner. Ayan, so life may bring a lot of challenges, struggles, and trials, and it is up to you how you face these challenges in your life, especially in these trying times. These difficulties may be academic, can be personal, social, or psychological, and it may vary on how you perceive these challenges. Now, this module will help you have a better outlook in responding to your life's challenges. Now, these self-learning modules consist of 6 interactive tasks, which are as follows. We have Let's Try This, which will help you to get ready to learn through an engaging and fun learning activity. We have Let's Explore This, which will guide you in performing tasks that may be new to you, which will lead to the achievement of the learning competencies. We also have Keep in Mind, which will give you a short lecture about the lessons that you need to learn and understand in this module. You can do it. Helps you apply the lessons learned in this module into real life practice. What I have learned, I will test and evaluate your overall learnings in this module, and we have also share your thoughts and feelings, which will help you express your thoughts and personal points of view about the topic. Make sure to read, think, follow, and enjoy every task that you are asked to do. Have fun, stay safe, and of course, healthy. Ayan, so let's begin. Again, the title of your Module 10, my dear grade 10 students, is Responding to Life's Challenges. So what will be our learning objectives? At the end of this module, you are expected to, number 1, identify ways of protecting oneself and others responsive to the needs of the community. Number 2, reflect effective ways in dealing and resolving issues to oneself and others. And of course, we have number 3, demonstrate effective ways of responding to life's challenges. Now, this is good for week 1 of quarter 3. Suggested total time allotment is 60 minutes, and you will be needing the following materials. You will be needing clean sheet of paper, bond papers, ball pen and pencil, and any coloring pen if any. Okay, so let's proceed with introduction. It is stated there that as you go through life, you may encounter challenges and hurdles that will come along your way. Now, this is very true, right? As we, especially in these trying times, in this time of pandemic, probably ang dami-dami nating mga na-encounter na mga challenges even before the pandemic, right? So ilang taon na ba kayo ngayon? So how old are you? So how many years have you been already facing challenges in your life? Now, these challenges may include personal, social, educational, or even economic struggles. So, mayroon tayong iba't ibang area, di ba, sa buhay natin na maaaring nakaka-encounter tayo ng mga challenges. Now, as you take responsibility in your decision you make, you are also accountable in dealing with these choices you made. Yes, definitely. You are accountable with your decisions. You are not only accountable with yourself, but also others too. So that is what we have to remember, that every time we make a decision, we are accountable not only to ourselves but of course to other people. So therefore, as we make our decision, we also have to think of others. In our present time, we are facing the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, our lives suddenly change a lot. Now, many of us must undergo hardships and struggles. So, as a young Filipino learner, your health, safety, and education are now at stake more than ever. So, really, this is very true because we are presently experiencing hardships, probably struggles because of this pandemic, because of COVID-19 pandemic. Now, as a young Filipino, 'di ba? As a young citizen of this country, you must have to learn how to face these challenges, and how are you going to keep yourself healthy and safe, 'di ba? And at the same time, how are you going to pursue your dreams, your goals, and aspirations in life? Now, in this module, you will learn ways of protecting oneself and others through personal safety lessons and taking responsibility of your own actions. So, maganda ang magiging discussion natin dito dahil talagang very practical ito at talagang magagamit natin sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay, dahil dito sa module na ito tutulungan namin kayo or tuturuan namin kayo at the same time to, of course, about personal safety and how are we going to take responsibilities of our own actions. Furthermore, you will also know that being accountable on your action means you are taking ownership of your personal safety, thus lead toward developing effective ways in responding to struggles and hurdles in life. So I hope you are now ready, or no? So medyo exciting na naman talaga ang magiging discussion natin para sa araw na ito. So, let's proceed. Under Let's Try This, suggested total time allotment is 5 minutes. Now, it is said there that today, your activity is something more personal. In a clean sheet of paper, copy and fill out the table below. Ayan, so kung mapapansin ninyo, may table po tayo dyan sa baba. Ang title ng table natin dyan ay My Pandemic Experience. So, kukuha lang po tayo ng isang malinis na papel at kokopyahin po natin ang table na ito. So, as you can see, on the first column, nakalagay dyan sa instruction, you're going to list down on the first column 5 feelings that you have towards this pandemic And on the second column, you're going to write down 5 personal experiences during this pandemic. And on the third column, you're going to write there ways to prevent you and others from getting the virus and answer the prosing questions below. So, ulitin natin ang instruction para sa activity na ito. Again, the title of this activity is My Pandemic Experience. So, kung mapapansin niyo meron tayo ditong 3 column. So, sa unang column, may nakalagay dyan na title na My Feelings Towards the Pandemic. So, ano ba yung 5 feelings or probably mga emotions or mga naramdaman mo towards this pandemic? So, meron tayong example dyan, example sad. So, well, actually, ang dami na mga feelings na maaaring ma-associate natin sa pandemic na ito. You probably feel sad, worried, di ba? Fearful, probably nagalit ka din, di ba? So, ang dami-dami na mga emotions or mga feelings na naramdaman natin during this pandemic. At ano-ano ito. So, you're just going to list down 5 feelings. And sa pangalawang column, isusulat naman natin dito kung ano ba yung experience na yon. Okay, na bakit ka nalungkot? For example, yung feeling mo is sad, katulad ng nasa example. Ano yung reason bakit ka nalungkot? So, ang sagot niya dyan sa example is we were in a lockdown and we are not allowed to go out of the house. Ayan, so yun ang dahilan bakit siya nalungkot. So, for example, ang inilagay mo namang feeling dyan is you feel anxious, okay? Or worried. Ano yung dahilan bakit ka nag-worry? Ano yung dahilan bakit ka nagalit? Ano yung dahilan bakit ka masaya? So, any feeling associated, 'di ba? Doon sa experience mo. So, ilalagay natin diyan yung experience na associated doon sa feeling na inilagay mo doon sa unang column. Okay? And sa pangatlong column naman, ilalagay natin diyan, ano ba yung mga maliliit na pamamaraan na ginawa mo para ma-prevent, matigil, 'di ba? At ma-prevent ka at ang iba na magkaroon ng COVID-19 virus. Okay. So, still naka-align pa rin dapat ang sagot natin doon sa inilagay natin sa personal experience and feelings. So, for example, dito, since ang feeling niya towards the pandemic is sadness, at ang personal experience na is dahil daw hindi sila nakakalabas ng bahay at hindi sila allowed na yan, pumunta muna sa labas. So, ang pamamaraan niya, little ways, no? Hindi naman hindi naman kailangang maging grand. Ayan, so kailangan kahit maliit na pamamaraan or maliit na mga hakbang mo para ma-prevent mo ang virus at na magkaroon ka ng virus at ang iba. So, ang nilagay niya dito is proper hand washing all the time. So, isa yun sa mga pamamaraan niya para maiwasan ang virus. Okay? At definitely, maiwasan niya din na malungkot dahil mas maging malungkot siya pag nagkaroon sila ng COVID-19. Something like that. Okay? So, you're just going to put there the ways on how you can protect yourself and of course others to have this COVID-19. Okay? And yan ang ating let's try this. And of course, we have to answer the prosing questions. Number 1, what did you feel about doing this activity? Ano ba yung naramdaman mo habang ginagawa mo ang activity na ito? So, maaaring natuwa ka dahil you were able to realize that ito pala yung mga feelings na naramdaman ko and somehow nakatulong itong mga pakiramdam kong ito para mas mapalayo ako sa virus at maprotektahan ko ang aking sarili, hindi lamang ang aking sarili, maging ang ibang tao, 'di ba? So maaring 'yun ang mga na-feel mo. Well, actually it's up to you. So marami tayong pwedeng ilagay na sagot diyan. So something na of course related sa mga sinagot mo sa loob ng table. And of course, number 2, what is the importance of following ways to prevent the spread of COVID-19 virus? So, ito very practical ito at alam kong madali sa atin nasagutin ng tanong na ito. Ano ba yung mga kahalagahan sa pagsunod sa mga pamamaraan kung paano natin maiiwasan ang pagkalat nitong COVID-19 virus. So ano ba yung kahalagahan na sundin natin lahat ng mga health protocols, itong mga safety rules, mga rules and health protocols ngayong may COVID-19 virus. Ano kaya ang kahalagahan nito? So marami actually importance, ano? So you can be as creative as you can. So, maaaring i-relate mo ang sagot mo dito sa mga experiences mo, sa mga naging karanasan mo ngayong pandemic, dahil maaaring na-realize mo na napaka-importante pala na maiwasan natin ang pagkalat nitong virus dahil mahal mo ang iyong mga mahal sa buhay, 'di ba? Mahal mo ang iyong mga magulang, at concerned ka sa ibang tao na ayaw mo na sila ay magkaroon nitong COVID-19, especially ang ating mga senior citizens at may mga taong may comorbidity, right? So probably those are the things that you were able to realize during this time of pandemic. Now, under Let's Explore This, suggested total time allotment is 20 minutes. Now, we have there activity 1. You are to read the case story below and answer the guide questions thereafter. Each case story is given 10 minutes, and internalize and jot down your answers in a clean sheet of paper. Ayan. So, kakuha naman tayo ng malinis na papel at tayo ay may babasahin na case story at may sasagutin din tayong mga processing questions after we read the cases, ano. So, tingnan natin ang case 1. Are you ready? Okay, so do you have now your paper? Okay, let's begin. Sa case 1, sabi dito, you, Roel, Michelle, and Athena have been friends and classmates since grade 7. However, now that we are in a pandemic, classes have been changed to modular or online classes. You have not seen each other anymore, but one day, Ruel learned from his mother that Michelle was sick with COVID-19 and all her family is in the isolation facility to be treated. After 14 days, Michelle was already healed together with her family. However, Athena, upon learning that Michelle got sick of the COVID-19, would no longer chat to Michelle due to her fear that Michelle and her family may still be a carrier of the virus. Okay, so ano ba ang gagawin natin dito sa case na ito? So, napaka realistic, ano? So, maaaring isa kayo sa mga naka-experience na ng ganito, na kung saan meron kayong mga kaibigan, meron kayong mga close friends or classmates na since grade 7, dahil grade 10 na kayo, but during this pandemic, maaaring simula nung grade 9 kayo, and during this time na kayo ay grade 10 na, hindi na kayo nagkakausap, maaaring hindi na kayo nagkikita, di ba? You no longer see each other, katulad ng nangyari kina Ruel, Michelle, at Athena. So, pero ang nangyari dito ay si Michelle ay nagkaroon ng COVID-19 at siya naman ay gumaling. Ano? Sila naman ng kanilang kapamilya na nagkaroon ng COVID-19 at gumaling. However, itong friend mong si Athena, nung malaman niya na nagkasakit nga ng COVID-19, itong si Michelle at ang kanyang pamilya, nagkaroon siya ngayon ng fear or takot na makipag-usap, 'di ba? At hindi na siya nakikipag-chat kay Michelle dahil na nga sa takot niya na maaaring carrier pa rin ng virus itong si Michelle. Okay, so ano ba ang kailangan nating sagutan para sa case 1? Okay, so prosing questions number 1, what are your thoughts about after reading the story? So ano ba yung mga naisip mo? Ano ba yung mga realizations mo matapos mong basahin ang story? Ano ba yung naiisip mo? Okay? So, nakarelate ka ba? Or you feel that this will not happen to you? Something like that. So, ano ba yung naiisip mo habang binabasa mo itong kwentong ito? Okay. And have you encountered such an issue now that we are in the pandemic? Ayan, so na-encounter mo ba o naranasan mo ba ang ganitong issue or ganitong problema or ganitong sitwasyon ngayong may pandemic? And kung oo, how did you react to such situation? Ano ba yung naging reaction mo sa ganitong klaseng sitwasyon? Maaaring na-experience mo na meron kang isang kaibigan na hindi na nakikipag-usap sa'yo dahil na nga sa maaaring takot niya din, fear niya din na mahawa siya sa virus, hindi na siya lumalabas, hindi na siya dumadalaw. Okay, ano ba yung naging reaction mo sa mga sitwasyon na ganito, katulad nito? Number 3, what do you think is the best thing to do? Okay, ano ba sa tingin mo ang pinaka-best or pinaka-mabuting gawin sa situation na ito? Okay, so isipin natin kung ano ang bilang kaibigan ni Ruel, Michelle at Athena, ikaw, ano ang iyong gagawin? Ano yung sa tingin mo yung gagawin mo, pinakamabuting paraan para ma-settle itong isyong ito? And number 4, what action should be done to resolve such issue? Okay, ano ba yung mga kailangan mong gawin para ma-resolve ba? Okay, or para magawan natin ng solusyon ang problemang ito, itong isyong ito. Okay, dahil syempre concerned ka sa iyong mga kaibigan, concerned ka kay Roel, Michelle, and Athena. So bilang kaibigan nitong tatlo, ano ba sa tingin mo ang mga kailangan mong gawin para ma-resolve ang isyong ito? Okay, so yan ang ating case number 1. And let's proceed sa case number 2 naman tayo. This pandemic, classes have been changed to modular, blended, or online classes. Now, Peter is a consistent academic awardee and active student leader. However, now that he is enrolled in a modular class, he finds it difficult to submit his modules because he is looked on playing online games on his mobile phone now that he is just at home. Ayan, ang daming relate dito. Alam ko na marami sa inyo ang talaga namang ang gustong-gusto ang naglalaro ng mga online games at maaaring mas inuuna pa ang paglalaro ng mga online games kesa sa pagmo-module. Now, sabi dito, in effect, his academic performance for the first quarter lowered compared to his previous grades. So, bumaba ngayon ang grades nitong si Peter. Okay, dahil na nga sa mas inuuna niya ang paglalaro ng online games kesa sa pagsagot ng kanyang modules. Okay. So, pero dati nung walang pandemic, consistent honor student award itong si Peter. So, nagkaroon lamang siya ng problema ngayong pandemic. So, ano mang kailangan nating sagutin for the prosing questions? Number 1, what is the significance of prioritizing things in resolving issues? So, ano ka sa tingin ninyo ang kahalagahan ng pagpaprioritize ng mga bagay-bagay para ma-resolve ang mga isyong ganito? Okay? What is the significance? Ano sa tingin mo ang kahalagahan ng pagpaprioritize natin ng mga bagay-bagay? Okay? Para ma-resolve ang mga ganitong issues or problems. Number 2, what action should you take to be able to be successful and achieve your dreams? Ano ba yung mga kailangan mong gawin? Okay? Actions. Tangible actions na kailangan mong gawin para maging successful ka at ma-achieve mo ang iyong mga pangarap sa buhay or your dreams. Ano ba yung mga kailangan mong gawin? What do you think are the things that you have to do in order for you to become successful and achieve your dreams? And number 3, what is the lesson of the story? Ano kasi tingin mo yung aral na maaari nating mapulot sa kwentong ito? Okay? So, ayan po ang ating case number 2. And of course, let's proceed under keep in mind, okay, suggested total time allotment is 5 minutes. Now, we shall discuss this part. Now, it is in this challenging time, we need to be cautious in everything that we do. The Department of Health, or DOH, recommends some precautionary measures to prevent from getting infected from the coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19. Such prevention includes frequent hand washing or proper hand washing, wearing of mask, and proper etiquette in coughing, staying at home, and the like. So, sinusunod ba natin itong mga health protocols na ipinatutupad ng DOH? Okay? at ng ating local government unit, ng ating mga barangay. Katulad na lamang ng pag-hand wash. Do you frequently wash your hands? Ayan, do you wear face mask? Ayan, so kayo ba ay sinusunod nyo ang tamang pamamaraan ng pagbahing, pag-upo? Ayan, and do you stay at home? Ayan, o baka naman gumagala na tayo sa labas, di ba? So likewise, the Department of Health or DepEd, likewise, the Department of Education or DepEd, together with the Department of Health or DOH, came up with this abbreviation, Stop COVID, to inform the public, especially the learners, on how to prevent getting infected with COVID-19. So ayan, meron tayo ditong abbreviation ng salitang Stop COVID. Ano ba ang ibig sabihin nitong Stop COVID na to? S means see a doctor if symptoms or cough and cold persist. So yan po ang dapat nating tandaan. Letter S, kailangan nating kumonsulta sa doktor kung meron tayong mga sintomas katulad na lamang ng kung tayo ay umuubo at meron tayong sipon. Letter T, take 8 to 10 glasses of water daily. So nakakailang baso ba kayo sa isang araw? Nakakailang baso kayo ng tubig sa isang araw? So sabi dito, it has to be 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. And letter O, one's health is important. Maintain a healthy lifestyle and a clean environment. Letter P, prepare healthy and well-cooked meals. Letter C, crowded places and contact with farm and wild animals should be avoided. Letter O, observe proper hand washing technique with soap, of course, and water regularly. Letter V, vitamin C supplements and vitamin C rich fruits and vegetables should be taken daily. Letter I, if you need to cough or sneeze, please cover your nose and mouth. And letter D, do not panic. Stay informed about the latest development in your area. Okay, so yan po ang ating ang ibig sabihin ng abbreviation natin for the word Stop COVID. Ayan, so napakaganda nitong reminder para sa ating lahat para talagang makaiwas tayo sa COVID-19. Kung susundin lamang natin ito, maaaring lumiit ang tsansa na magkaroon tayo ng COVID-19 at mas lumala ang ating mga karamdaman kung meron man. Diba? So, ayan, please do not forget, Stop COVID. Okay? One of the preventive measures that was mentioned was the proper hand washing. So the diagram below was from the World Health Organization or the WHO, and these are the steps in hand washing. Ayan, so itong paalaala sa atin kung paano tayo mag-hand wash. Okay, kahit tayo ay grade 10 students na, napaka-importante na malaman natin ito, hindi lamang awareness para sa atin, kundi maging sa ating mga nakakilala. Maaring ma-share nyo ito sa inyong mga kakilala or kahit sa mga nakababata ninyong kapatid or sa inyong mga kapamilya. Ayan. So, nakalagay dyan. Number 0, wet hands with water. Next, apply enough soap to cover all hand surfaces. Rub hands palm to palm and right palm over left dorsum with interlaced fingers and vice versa. Ayan, so palm to palm with fingers interlaced, back of fingers to opposing palms, and with fingers interlocked. So for number 6, rotational rubbing of left thumb clasp in right palm and vice versa. And we also have to rub rotational rubbing backward and forwards with clasp fingers of right hand in left palm and vice versa. Number 8, rinse hands with water. Number 9, dry thoroughly with a single-use towel. Number 10, use towel to turn off faucet. And number 11, your hands are now safe. Okay, so maaring binabaliwala lang natin ito dahil maaring sabihin nyo na, alam ko na yan. It's very basic. Pero kung mapapansin ninyo, kung susundin natin ito, mukhang hindi natin talaga sinusunod ang tamang hand washing. 'Di ba? So sometimes we just get soap, we just rub it to our hands nang hindi man lang natin talagang maigi hinuhugasan ng ating mga kamay. So yan ang kailangan nating tandaan. Now, Another recommendation on containing the COVID-19 infection was to wear masks. So, napaka-importante nito according to the Philippine Star, dated April 3, 2020, on the mandatory wearing of masks states that the Philippine government takes all effort to contain the spread of the COVID-19. Now, the measure was adopted by the IATF under Resolution number 18 that adopts the policy of mandatory wearing by all residents of face mask, ear loop mask, indigenous reusable or do-it-yourself mask, face shields, handkerchiefs, or other protective equipment that can lessen the transmission of COVID-19. So still, ito talaga ang pinaka-importante din na maaaring gawin natin para makaiwas tayo sa COVID-19, ang magsuot ng face mask. Okay. So overall, our government is doing its best to fight against this pandemic. Now, the public were given information on how to prevent the spread of the disease. Now, it is up to you, for the people, of course, to decide on how to act on it. 'Di ba? So, ginagawa ng gobyerno natin ang lahat para matulungan tayong 'di ba, malabanan itong COVID-19 at malampasan natin itong pandemyang ito. Now, syempre nandiyan na lagi yung mga reminders, nandiyan na yung mga binibigay nilang mga paalaala, okay? Katulad na lamang ng ganito na mayroon tayong isinama sa ating homeroom guidance ang lecture about health protocols, 'di ba? Sa pagsunod ng mga tamang pamamaraan para makaiwas tayo sa COVID-19. So, nandyan kumbaga yung effort ng ating gobyerno, ng ating pamahalaan. Now, nakasalalay na sa atin kung paano tayo, 'di ba? Paano din tayo kikilos sa ating mga sariling pamamaraan, 'di ba? Para maiwasan talaga natin itong COVID-19. Dahil kahit anong reminders, kahit anong paalaala sa atin, kung hindi naman talaga tayo sumusunod at hindi naman natin pinapakinggan ang mga paalaala-alang to, hindi natin isinasabuhay, useless lang, kumbaga, di ba? So remember that we act individually, but the result of our actions may affect not only our own lives, but also the lives of many. It's really important na ma-inculcate sa atin ito ngayon, that we really have to be responsible. That lahat ng ginagawa natin ngayon ay hindi lamang sarili natin ang naapektuhan. So, for example, hindi ka nag-hand wash, hindi ka nagsusuot ng face mask, hindi ka sumusunod sa mga health protocols. Now, do you think ikaw lang ang maapektuhan nito? Definitely, hindi lamang ikaw, marami kang maaring maapektuhan dahil sa kapabayaan na ito. So, therefore, we have to, di ba, to contribute also para talagang matwakasan na, matapos na itong pandemyang ito. Okay? Now, under you can do it, suggested time allotment is 5 minutes. Now, ano ba yung kailangan natin gawin? For the directions, together with your parents or guardian, practice the proper hand washing and wearing of mask as a daily routine. Ayan. So, napakasimple na you can do it natin. So, very practical. So, sana, reminder talaga sa inyo na kailangan nating magsuot lagi ng face mask. Hindi nangangahulugan, na bumaba na ang bilang ng mga nagkakaroon ng COVID-19 ay magiging lax na tayo, di ba? Magpapabaya na tayo na, ay okay lang pala kahit hindi na magsuot ng face mask. No. So, still, kailangan pa rin nating magsuot ng face mask at hand wash lagi. So, kailangan maging parte ito ng ating daily routine or pang-araw-araw na mga gawain. Okay? Now, under what I have learned, suggested time allotment is 15 minutes. Now, kukuha tayo ng isang malinis na papel, because in a clean sheet of paper, you're going to make a poster or infographics on the ways to prevent the spread of COVID-19. So, maaaring magdodrawing ka. It can be a poster or kaya naman infographics. O ibig sabihin na maaaring ito yung mga magsusulat ka ng mga pamamaraan, okay, artistically, or mas magiging creative tayo, 'di ba? Mas magiging artistic tayo, maaaring lalagyan natin ito ng mga designs, drawing, okay? So, infographics, kung paano natin maiiwasan ang pagkalat nitong COVID-19. And you may be creative as you want and you can use coloring materials as necessary. Okay, so maaari kayong gumamit ng mga pangkulay. Okay, kung meron man, okay, so gawa po tayo ng infographics or poster. Be creative, okay? So, that's under what I have learned. And of course, share your thoughts and feelings. Time allotment, 10 minutes. Now here, again, kukuha ulit tayo ng isang malinis na papel at we are going to answer the following questions. Sabi dito, the pandemic has brought a lot of challenges in our lives. Now, these difficulties may be in a form of scholastic or academic problems, relationship issues, family concerns, and the like. Now, sa isang malinis na papel, we are going to copy and fill out the table below. So, kukopyahin lang natin ito. Sabi dito, ano ba yung mga issue and concern? And how did you manage to resolve the issue or concern? So, mag-focus tayo ngayong panahon ng pandemic. Okay? Ano ba yung mga difficulties na maaring kinaharap mo sa maaring ito ay related sa academic, sa iyong pag-aaral, related sa iyong family, it can be a family problem, maaring related ito sa iyong mga kaibigan, 'di ba? Sa relasyon mo, sa hindi lamang sa iyong pamilya, kundi maging sa iyong mga kaibigan. So, ang dami-dami ng mga issues and concerns natin, 'di ba? Mga maaring mga challenges or na kinaharap mo ngayong pandemic. So, for example, dito ang nilagay niya is ang issue concern niya is meron siyang low grades. Okay? So, ang tanong, paano mo mamamanage ito? At paano mo i-resolve ang issue or concern na ito? Ano ba yung mga kailangan mong gawin para maaaring ma-resolve mo itong issue ito? For example, ang nilagay natin dyan na example is study well. Dahil ang problema mo, ang issue mo ngayon ay may mababang grades mo, now you have to study well. Okay, if I were you, be more specific in answering the issues and concern. Now, ano ba? Study well lang? Sa anong pamamaraan ka mag-aaral? Ano ba yung mga kailangan mong gawin para talagang masigurado mo na hindi ka na magkakaroon ng mababang grades? So, yan po ang ating ilalagay sa column na ito, or I mean sa table na ito. So, again, isusulat natin ito sa isang papel. Okay? Ilalagay natin ito sa isang papel. Okay, so ayan, we are done. So that's it. That is about, of course, responding to life's challenges. Ayan, sa ating Module 10, sa ating, of course, sa ating Homeroom Guidance, Module 10 for you, my dear grades and students. So if you can, as you can see, very practical, madali lamang ang module na ito. Talagang kung susundin natin ang lahat ng mga health protocols ay hindi tayo mahihirapan syempre na malabanan itong COVID-19 na ito. At together, sabi ko nga, kakayanin nating malampasan ang pagsubok na ito ngayon sa pamamagitan na syempre ng pagiging responsable hindi lamang sa ating sarili. Syempre, kailangan natin maging responsible because we are also thinking of others. We want also to protect others. We don't want them to of course, be infected with this COVID-19 pandemic. So that's how, of course, we respond to our present challenges, our present issues and concerns in this time of pandemic. Ayan, so sana may natutunan tayo sa module na ito. So maraming salamat po sa panonood ng ating video, and I hope na lahat tayo nakapag-subscribe na. Kung hindi pa, i-click nyo na po ang ating subscribe button sa baba. And of course, i-click na din ang notification bell para maging updated tayo sa lahat ng homeroom guidance videos na i-upload ko. So muli, ito po si Terebe na saying bye for now and see you in our next module discussion.